everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode of Spotlight right here on Update People TV. This is where we dive deep into the lives, the stories and the journeys of highly influential figures shaping Africa and of course the world. And today we are taking a trip into wealth, royalty, philanthropy and power as we talk about one of Nigeria's most fascinating business figures. Prince Arthur Eze. Now, as always, the answers I'll be sharing are based on information available on public domains, media publications, and verified historical records. If anything is inaccurate or you have more information, feel free to drop a friendly correction in the comment section. We love to learn from our audience too. Alright, let's get into it. Who is Arthur Eze now? Ukpo? Arthur Eze is a Nigerian billionaire businessman and oil mogul who is CEO of Oranto Petroleum. He is also the Pro-Chancellor of Peaceland University, Enugu State. Arthur Eze now, Ukpo, that name carries reputation in business circles, in politics and in philanthropy. He is the founder and CEO of Oranto Petroleum, one of Africa's largest privately owned oil and gas companies, with operations spanning multiple African countries. We are talking Nigeria, Equatorial Guinea, Liberia, and many more. Beyond business, he sits academically as a Pro-Chancellor of Peaceland University, reinforcing that he is not just building wealth, he is also investing in education and knowledge. He is also widely known for philanthropy, from building churches to supporting orphanages, funding scholarships, and contributing to community infrastructural projects.
Thank you very much. Thank you, the Grace, the Archbishop of Abuja. Thank you very much, my brother and my good friend, King George. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. This is the first time I'm coming here. I was born as an Anglican, but the unity in your church is very wonderful. You are more united, love, kindness, singing, everybody dancing. Yeah, but I have to beg you, anybody who wants to take Holy Communion with you, allow him to come and take Holy Communion. You can change him to join you because we are worshiping one God. We have this President Buhari is a Muslim, but God instilled in him to go and look for George, for Christian. Out of 200 million Nigerians, look at that George. That shows that Tinubu has no boundary. No boundary. If you come to Abuja, you see Wike is Igbo man. You see Omahi is Igbo man, minister. Everywhere, no boundary. All the type of people we want to lead Nigeria. After 80 years, Nigeria will change. It started changing. Now I beg everybody to support him before we die. I have nothing to give, but my Lord, I have to thank you. Thank you, my brother. I'm going to give you 100 million naira, but I'll give you 20 now. Go to jail for all the money they stole. Send them inside the jail.
You so much have confidence in the candidate of PDP in Anambra State?
Yes, 100%. That's why I'm here.
So why did you donate that much?
Because I have much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
In fact, across many communities in eastern Nigeria, you hear testimonies of his interventions. Arthur Eze Ukpo, the billionaire prince, businessman, philanthropist, and educational supporter. Another very important question people have been asking is Arthur Eze a king? He's popularly known as Prince Arthur Eze because he's from a royal family and his elder brother is the traditional ruler of Ukpo village. So let's break that down a bit. Arthur Eze's title Prince is not just a nickname or some media hype. He was actually born into the royal Eze family of Ukpo in Anambra State. In Igbo culture, some lineages are custodians of tradition, ancestry, and leadership, and the Eze family is one of those. Now, technically, Arthur Eze himself is not a king, but royalty flows in his blood. His elder brother, Igwe Eze, is the current traditional ruler of Ukpo, meaning Arthur stands next in royal authority within his birth lineage. And if you follow Igbo culture, you know elder brothers often ascend first in royal succession. So yes, the world calls him Prince Arthur Eze not because he's rich, but because he truly is a prince by birth and tradition. What is Arthur Eze's family background? Arthur Eze was born in eastern Nigeria on 27th November 1948. His elder brother, Igwe Eze, is a monarch of Ukpo, a town in Dunukofia. He is a prince born into a traditional royal family. To add more clarity here, his family is not just any royal family, but one deeply rooted in the cultural and traditional history of the Igbo people. His father was known for community leadership and chieftaincy responsibilities. Growing up in such a structured environment naturally exposed him to values like leadership, responsibility, and influence from a young age. He attended school both in Nigeria and abroad. Over the years, he has maintained a close connection to his hometown, always returning to support community events, cultural festivals, and development projects. In short, Arthur Eze comes from tradition, heritage, and a lineage of influence long before he ever became known for wealth. How rich is Arthur Eze? Arthur Eze is a Nigerian billionaire oil tycoon with a widely reported net worth of approximately $7 billion US. I repeat, $7 billion US. As the CEO of Oranto Petroleum, one of the largest privately held oil companies in Africa, his wealth comes from his oil exploration business and has earned him the title of the wealthiest Igbo man alive. To paint it clearer, Arthur Eze does not just play in Nigerian oil, he plays in African oil policies and global oil economics. Atlas Oranto has one of the largest portfolios of oil blocks in Africa. When we talk about wealth in Nigeria, most people mention politicians, tech giants, musicians, or even celebrities. But the real heavyweights are people like Arthur Eze, the behind-the-scenes economic giants. $7 billion US is the widely referenced figure, but as always, private wealth can fluctuate, and some estimates suggest he may even be worth more. Whatever the exact figure is, there is no doubt he stands tall among Africa's richest elites. What state is Arthur Eze from? Arthur Eze is from Anambra State, Nigeria. He was born in Ukpo village, Dunukofia local government area of the state. Anambra State, known for its entrepreneurship and strong commercial culture, a state that has produced several billionaires and leading figures in business, from Nnewi industrialists to oil magnates. Anambra is known as the Silicon Valley of Nigerian commerce, and Arthur Eze represents that spirit of the Eastern entrepreneurial mindset, building wealth through enterprise, investment, and risk-taking.
We have the money, but how can we shine? Can you shine here? It's war. Only Governor Torudo will know how to shine. Now, my dear Governor, I don't want to waste time. I will buy you 5 billion naira. Adding next year. So you can shine where you feel that is good. 5 billion naira. I give you 100 million. The father 100 million. The Methodist 100 million. And the bishop, Grace, my Lord Bishop Edo Capo, Methodist Church, all the choirs, everybody Ndị Anambra ekele m unu. Ndị Anambra ekele m unu. My dear Senator Bello, Tony Warrior, I'm very happy to be here. I've never seen this type of thing in my life. And I didn't know this type of thing will happen in my lifetime. So when I came here, so many people, I was forced to cry. I was trying to control my cry. I didn't see another this type of thing. Yeah, Governor, because I created you is a great God. The first time I met you inside the Okada aircraft, we were reading Bible. We were reading Bible. No, I knew that God is taking you somewhere. You have faith in God. Then he became governor of Central Bank. Now you are governor of Anambra State. What I want to do, ask Anambra now, in my lifetime, for us to vote for Soludo to complete the 80 years time. Because God is giving to him. God that created him gave it. If you fight him, you are going to suffer. If you fight him, you suffer. Our brother Tinubu, God gave him power 8 years. You must support Tinubu 8 years. All these governors support them 8 years. I'm not fighting for anything. I don't want anything. But this, let them complete the time God gave them. When the God wants, God will take their life away. Don't fight them. I'm an old man. I'm talking with your experience. I've visited everywhere in this world. I knew what is going on. Support anybody who is in power. God gives power. Alex Reke, you are my classmate. We are there alive. Thank you very much. I don't know what to say. How can I thank this type of people? All this calamity we saw in Igbo land. Sovereign Igbo land in Nigeria. How can we solve the problem? Only God will give us the wisdom. And the governor is a very careful man. He's a very careful man who help us to solve it. We have the money, but how can we share it? Can you share it here? It's a war. Only Governor Soludo will know how to share it. Now, my dear Governor, I don't want to waste time. I will buy you 5 billion naira. Early next year. So you can share it where you feel that it's good. 5 billion naira. And Agricam, I give you 100 million. The father 100 million. The Methodist 100 million. Come that
How did Arthur Eze become rich? Arthur Eze became rich primarily through his oil company, Atlas Oranto Petroleum, which was founded in 1991 and holds a very significant number of oil exploration licenses across Africa. He leveraged his engineering degree, business acumen, and political connections to secure these licenses from various African governments. Early contracts to build television stations for the Anambra and Kano state governments also provided the initial capital to start his empire. This story is significant because it shows he did not jump straight into oil. He started by providing engineering and communication services, notably broadcasting infrastructure. During Nigeria's early broadcast expansion era, states needed modern stations to reach out to their people. Arthur Eze tapped into that and delivered. That business success gave him capital. Then, he made a bold move into oil exploration when most people had no idea how to even start. He combined technical knowledge, good timing, strategic relationships, and vision. He saw opportunities across Africa, not just Nigeria. And today, his company operates in multiple countries. His story is proof. Sometimes, business success starts with solving a need, then scaling into bigger territories with boldness. Who is richer between Ronaldo and Arthur Eze? This is another question that has people asking. Arthur Eze is richer than Cristiano Ronaldo. Eze's net worth is estimated at around $7 billion derived from his oil business, while Ronaldo's net worth is estimated at about $2 billion. Eze's wealth comes from his role as a Nigerian oil tycoon and CEO of Oranto Petroleum, while Ronaldo is one of those quietly powerful billionaires whose wealth comes from assets that drive the world economy. Ronaldo is a global superstar, but in terms of net worth, Arthur Eze sits higher on the list. What are the businesses of Arthur Eze? Arthur Eze's primary business is Atlas Oranto Petroleum, a company he founded in 1991 that became one of Africa's largest privately owned oil exploration and production companies. The company holds numerous oil and gas licenses across the continent and is involved in the exploration, development, and production of oil and gas assets. He also founded Trix Airlines in 1992, which ceased operations in 2000 and has had appointments in other companies like Diamond Hangar Limited. In addition to that, he has investments in aviation, real estate, charity foundations, and education. Trix Airlines shows that he has always been an entrepreneur, willing to test new industries. Although the airline did not last, it was one of the early Nigerian private airlines trying to connect major West African routes. The lesson: even billionaires have ventures that don't work out, but they keep going. Did Arthur Eze have children? The family is relatively private, unlike some billionaire families who constantly appear in the media. The Eze family maintains a low profile. However, his children occasionally appear with him at public events or ceremonies, maintaining the lineage, royal, and business presence. He's married and blessed with children. One of his children, Onyeka Eze, is the founder and president of Prince Osisioma Foundation. How does Arthur Eze invest his money? Some time ago, Nigerian billionaire Arthur Eze invested $800 million in 4 offshore oil blocks in Liberia. Nigerian billionaire Arthur Eze secured 4 offshore exploration blocks in Liberia through his company, Atlas Oranto Petroleum Limited, marking a major boost to the West African nation's long-stalled energy sector. So how does he invest? Primarily in oil, but not just locally. He invests across borders, tapping into emerging oil markets. The Liberia investment is a huge example. It shows the appetite for long-term energy investment, high-risk, high-reward strategy play. Apart from oil blocks, he has funded community projects, universities, religious institutions, and charitable programs, a mix of business expansion and legacy-driven philanthropy. So, that is our spotlight story today, the life of Prince Arthur Eze, a man of royalty, a man of wealth, a business visionary, a philanthropist, and a symbol of the quiet but very powerful economic elite shaping Africa's future. Again, all the information here is based on details available on public domain sources, and if any detail is not accurate, feel free to drop corrections in the comments section. We grow together on this channel. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to like, comment, and of course, subscribe to Update People TV. Join us again as we shine the spotlight on another extraordinary figure shaping our world. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
I can take anybody. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I think what if I talk Anambra or Marble? Before when I talk Anambra, because Anambra will even yes. I will the human resources, I will even
God brought him, God gave him power, nobody take it from him. This man that changed Anambra. Oh, my character, Chineke the boy, Tukuma, the royal, Tukuma. Welcome. Oh, yeah, I can hear you elect. You don't have to work on them.
Thank you, sir.
People like you in a project image.